Hi everyone, my name's Jennifer. I'm just gonna try to make this as, summarize this as best as I can, though I have kind of a long story, and honestly I don't get a lot of privacy or time to even do things like this, because right now I'm living with my parents. Okay, but what my situation is, um, and I'm not always the best at explaining things, but I'm really going to try here because this is important. Okay, well, I guess I need to just start from the beginning. Like I said, my name's Jennifer. I'm 37 years old. I have two kids who are 7 and 11 years old. My daughter is 7. My son is 11, and he has autism. He has difficulty communicating. He has a few words here and there, but it's hard to really you can't really have a conversation with him, basically. Okay, so right now I'm living in Texas with my family. And my ex-husband, I won't say exactly what he does, but he is very high ranking in the military, almost at the highest rank that you can be. So obviously he does very well financially, and he has custody of our kids right now because he is the most financially well off. And I don't want to make this whole video about sitting here and bad-mouthing him because that's just not what this is about. And, for the most part, he's a good dad. Uh, Problem is he moves around a lot, so I have been moving around, trying to be near my kids. But I tend to get involved with the wrong people. I get these little temp jobs. It's hard to support myself. So I have to pay child support. I have to try to support myself. I'm not against child support at all. I know that needs to be paid. But there have been times when I've been in between jobs and my mom has had to pay the child support, and I tell her not to, but she doesn't listen to me, and basically she can't afford it. Now she's like 62, and she's gonna have to wait. She told me the other day, I'm just gonna have to wait to retire until you get on your feet. I tell her not to pay it, but she keeps paying it because she doesn't want me to get in trouble, thinks I'm gonna end up in jail or whatever. She's also paying my car payment, which she can't afford that, but I can't afford it either. It's really difficult getting a steady job. I do have a bachelor's degree in early childhood education, so I'm trying to get into that. I've been doing some substitute teaching, um, but that really does not pay very well, and I have difficulty with getting jobs. I think part of it is I have low self-confidence, I have low self-esteem. Um, I'm surprised I'm even doing this because I'm not good at talking to people, though I can talk to this camera here a little bit. So I think that's why I have trouble with getting jobs, because I don't seem confident and they probably don't think I can do the job, when actually I'm really an intelligent person. I just struggle with social interactions, social skills. So I really want to be social, but I tend to sometimes just retreat and stay to myself. But that's not what this is about. This is about my kids. And we've been divorced for 4 years. I basically have a default judgment against me because I missed the hearing. The hearing was in Florida, where he was stationed at the time, and we were having a lot of issues. My ex-husband, he just got all our family involved. My mom gets me back to Texas. Then the divorce hearing comes up. I'm stuck here. I have no lawyer, nothing, you know, which I wish I would have figured out a way to get to that hearing somehow. But the past is the past, so I can't do anything about it now. I have a default judgment against me, and basically that means he can take the kids wherever he wants. There's no chance of me ever receiving alimony. There's no chance of ever getting his any part of his retirement. Just basically, like, screw you, to, if you want to figure out a way to put that. Okay, so that kind of sums up the situation. But right now, I'm not looking for like somebody to come and just give me all this money or anything. I'm just kind of trying to get my story out there because my kids miss me. I Skype with my daughter once a week because they really won't like give me more time to Skype with them. And my son, he can't really talk or communicate, so I'll see him for a minute on Skype and then he just runs off and does his own thing, so I can't really even talk to him. But she keeps asking me, you know, every time we get on Skype, she's asking me, when are you coming back? You know, she doesn't understand what's going on at all. She doesn't know why I come in, you know, I come into her life and I see her like every weekend or every other weekend. At one point I had the kids every other weekend when I had a place where he was stationed in Florida. Yeah, I don't know what to tell her. I just keep telling her that I have to save up money, but she's only 7, she doesn't understand. And I've tried to talk with my ex-husband, you know, I said, let's work out an agreement where I pay you child support directly instead of the Department of Revenue taking it out of my paychecks. And like, I guess just I would like a little bit of leniency maybe, just so I can get on my feet. I mean, he's remarried, they have a new baby, you know, being well-established, high-ranking in the military. They have a very nice house, very nice cars, brand name, top of the line, everything. Kids are very well taken care of physically. I can't say that they aren't because I know that they are. That would be a lie. As far as emotionally, well, that's a whole different story. I don't really think so. I do think that they need their mom. I think that's really important. And I'm just trying, like, I'm racking my brain all day, every day, just trying to figure out, like, how do I get to them? How do I get back to them? I was living in Kentucky where my ex-husband is stationed right now, and I had a really bad roommate. Actually, 2 bad roommates, but the long one was like a year. And, well, basically things don't ever turn out like you plan, and it's very, very hard to trust people. So, yeah, now I'm back in Texas with my family, and I'm just losing my mind. Just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, my kids, so I'm like, okay, well, what the heck, maybe I'll make a YouTube video. Maybe I can, you know, get my story out there, and somebody might have some, like, resources for me. What I need is, I really need legal help, but that's very expensive. I've had low-cost lawyers in the past, but they really haven't done any good. I mean, I'm their mother, I have rights, but it almost seems like your rights don't really matter when you don't have money. You can't really make your voice heard when you don't have money and power. So maybe this is one way that I can, you know, be heard. If anybody even watches this, they might look at it, see it's like 10 minutes, and they're like, well, I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes and watch whatever this crazy girl's talking about, but I think the internet's a good way to, it's the best way I can think of to get through to a large amount of people. So basically, I'm just not the best at explaining things, but I am, I know I'm a good mom. I know my kids miss me. I know they need me. Their stepmom, she can't, love them like I do, obviously. She's a little stricter with them than I would like, but everybody has their own parenting styles. I know, it's just... Okay, well, I'm trying not to make this too long. I just want to say that I welcome any kind of resources that you could offer, or comments or suggestions, just anything. Because really at this point I don't know. I'm open to suggestions on what I can do, and I just know that I need to be there for my kids. And that's the most important thing. So, I appreciate everybody who actually sat here and listened to this whole thing. So, alright, I'm gonna end this now. Thank you.